Okay, Mr. Three-Wheeled back here with the project that I haven't shown you guys that's long overdue. I have about 90 projects going on, and right now, I just finished the homemade shotgun and was working on a homemade steam engine out of a 2-cycle engine. You can see that on my channel. But here's my biggest project. My three-wheeled bike, thus my name, Mr. Three-Wheeled Bike. This bike I rode for probably a good 3 years. I didn't touch my bike. That at the time, that was my bike. It was a geared K1000X performance bike. Really nice bicycle, 24 gears, front and rear brake. You had suspension. It was a nice bike, but this was more fun to ride. So let me step away and let you see it. But a problem came. When I was riding it one day, the old pedal set that was in here, I stripped it. And the cheap kind that I was using, I don't think I have it anymore. Actually, I think this is it. What's on this bike, because I stole that pedal set from this bike. That right there, it has a square fitting that fits, or this piece has a square fitting that fits onto the pedals, and I had rode it so much that the square had turned into a circle. So forever it sat downstairs and I didn't do anything with it, but then I found these and reattached it, and these are off of a Barbie bike, yes, but you know what, they work. But let me go over the frame real quick. You have a normal bike frame. I think it's a 16, no, it's not that big, maybe a 10-inch. It's a small children's bike, like for people that are probably 4 to 7 at most. So you have this bike here, and then on the back you have a 22, I believe, inch frame, and that's mounted. So you have 3 wheels, and then you had 2 sprockets originally. You had this one, and then you had your rear drive, which is right. Let's see, right. Where am I pointing at? Can't see anything. There. Yeah, see, that goes to the sprocket. So what I'm trying to do now is there's a couple things going on. Number one, and this is, I can't really ask for help on this, I just need to find one. I need a new bike as far as a frame. What I want to do is I want to get a bike that's at least that big. So a small adult's bike to a big, because the bike I'm riding currently is huge on me, but I like them big. So if I need to find a big bike, and I'm planning on cutting it here and here, either that or here and here, but I think I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to mount the new frame, just cut it here and here also, mount the new frame right here and here, keep the backwards pedal set back here, and maybe mount some sort of clutch on the second one so I can, because you'll see what that's about in a second. So then I'm also putting a motor on this. I have an old motor here, and basically how my system worked, but I need to know how to weld. That's holding me back so bad. You start out with the bottom of the chain. It goes here. It goes around that middle, what are those called? Chain thingies. It's in the inside of a wheel. It's literally the back wheel. Someone took it off and then welded another one on. I didn't originally build this bike, but I've changed everything 3 times over. So then, because it wasn't gripping it enough, it comes back up over it, hits another smaller gear, comes over, goes on the engine, and then it has a long chain over here. Now, then it also has this little change going to the thing. So what would happen is you could pedal along, la 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 la, it would turn this, but this is where the power's going. And then when you really wanted it to, it would have a motor to help you up a hill or something. Now I might need to redevise my chain, but I really like that system, so I'd hope I wouldn't because it just looks cool. So yeah, I need to do that. I'm also redoing my handlebars. I have these it's a Japanese motorcycle handlebars, and I'm putting them on like the old World War II German motorcycles with the hand or the brakes facing out, which I think is cool. But this did not attach like planned, so I'm gonna have to get someone to weld that. And yeah, that's about it. It's a nice bike though when it would work. So if any suggestions on this, tell me. Oh, and I'm also planning on doing this. I'm gonna try to get some. These won't obviously work. By the way, all of this is grade A junk. So I want a wheel like this, which is off of a mountain bike. But I want one that has a inside like this, because all these two are. One of them is welded on, which is this one. This one is free spinning. So this one is just a hollowed out back wheel. There's nothing in it. This one is a hollowed out back wheel with two nuts welded together so it gets on the threads. I want to find a wheel that is as big as this and has two back sprockets like this so I can hollow it out and put it on and raise up the bike. Then obviously I'll put an even bigger wheel up there. Any suggestions on that, tell me if you know a bike company that does something like that. But yeah, this is my 3-wheeled bike. That's really about all there is to it. Like I said, it's not the project I'm focusing on. Before this, I need to get a frame. And then after I get a frame, I gotta find somewhere to weld or learn how. And I still have the GoPed I'm trying to build. All these are projects. Everything here. So yeah. Thank you. So this is my 3-wheeled bike.